Hello my little lovebirds and all my little lovey-doveys out there. TonyaTko here, and today is Saturday, March 20th, 2010, and I have a very special treat for you guys. Today we're going to talk about relationships, and I'm going to give you the TonyaTko top 10 tactics. Okay, that's a little too dramatic. Let me pull that down a little bit. I'm going to give you the TonyaTko top 10 tactics on how to manipulate a man. So go grab your pens and papers, people, because I'm giving it away for free. Listen, let's get into it. Men, you are welcome to leave your comments below. I'm making this video for the ladies, and I'm not asking for your permission to give away these secrets, okay? And to any of the men that I may know from my life who may watch this video, oh, you know I'm just joking. This video is just to laugh. You know that. Now come on, ladies. Let's get right into it. Because we got 10 of them, and I can't do 5 minutes on each. Otherwise, that'll make this a 50-minute video. So I'm going to try to keep this as concise as possible. I took meticulous notes, and we're going to do a modern-day twist on old themes. Number 1, ladies, cleaning. And when I say cleaning modern day, I'm talking about keeping yourself clean. Listen, honey, looks matter. Let me explain something to you about men. Oh, men and women are very different. You know, women, we like the hard beards and the hard muscles and the big old hands and the hair on the back. Some of us do it, please. But you would think that men like brawny stuff too. I mean, they're men, aren't they? But think about it. Oh, no. No, 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 ladies. Men are the biggest purveyors of all things pretty. Listen to what I'm saying. So, hear me. Men are like soft things. So, they like those little bows, and they like the lace, and they like plump little fatty parts, and all of that. Hear what I'm saying, ladies? Oh. God made men and women different, and we are each other's complements. And I know whether or not you're in a relationship, whether or not you're trying to catch a man, or whether or not you're trying to keep that man, you have to remember that men love beauty. So you've got to stay beautiful. Keep yourself up. Hear what I'm saying? Okay, you know what? And I did something very deliberately today. As you see, my hair is combed down so nicely. I got my makeup all done so smooth and pretty. And look at my eyes. Oh, how they hypnotize. Listen. Hear me. And I got the shoulders out. Listen, oh. This is all on purpose because I want you to see that a little bit goes a long way. And ladies, I don't care who you are, you got something that you can emphasize. Whether it's big old bosoms, or some long eyelashes, or whether or not you are fat in the back, or you got a big rack, or whether or not you got flawless skin, or, you know, we're going to talk about skin in a moment too. Listen, if you have a bad skin, acne or whatever, you don't have to stay that way. Listen, this is my secret weapon. I told you guys about that before. This is my secret weapon. Pure all natural vitamin E. I told you guys my regimen. I use the black soap, the vitamin E, and I even use a loofah on my face. This is what keeps me top notch. And I use it on my feet too. Ladies, you got to keep your toes looking good. You have to keep yourself in shape for several reasons. Not only because you want to look good for him, but because you are a different person when you're in shape than when you're out of shape. When you're in shape, you know how to command what it is that you feel you deserve because you know how hard it is that you've worked for what you got. When you start letting yourself slip, not only does he see you slipping, but you feel like you're slipping on the inside. And if you are overweight, I've been advertising this Perfect 10 Fitness Challenge for the longest, and we're starting April 1st. Come with me. You see me. I went from 200 pounds to how I am right now. This is my stomach today. And what I'm saying is, you got to keep it together. You are a different person. And the person that you are when you're together is the person that I want you to be top notch, baby. Oh, command that respect. Listen, you know what, I wish I could talk more about that. I just wanted to say, ladies, emphasize your strong point. You got something which is beautiful. Something. Long hair, full lips. And another thing that I wanted to say before we move on to the next topic, ladies, you need to take advantage of all of the tools that we have. We have an unfair advantage over men. Men got to use what they got, and that's it. If they, listen. Mascara, foundation, all of these, we have a plethora of things. We have makeup to make our complexion seem even. We have, and I don't like playing games with complexions. I told you to get the vitamin E and really smooth out your complexion. But just for conversation's sake, we have different gloss, gosh, we have different eyeshadow colors that we can use to pull people's attention in. We got mascara and eyeliner. We got to make our eyelashes look bigger, to make our eyes look Asiatic. We got all sorts of things that we can use. We have flavored honey flavored powdered scents that we can dab ourselves with. We have push-up bras to pump us up in the front. We got padded panties to pump us out in the back. Listen to what I'm saying. We have all of these tools. Use them. We got corsets, waist cinchers. We got garter belts. We got all sorts of things. So ladies, take advantage of these things, please. As you see, I got on the boss of gloss lips going on today. So listen, we can do a lot of different things. Glitter, sparkles, frills, lace, bows, skin, cleavage, tight jeans, stilettos. We have all sorts of things that we can use to work with. So here we go. Modern day, close your mouth. With the modern day twist. When I say close your mouth, I'm telling you, ladies, stop using men for your therapist. Going out on these dates, using them to talk about your ex or your baby problems or your job problems or all this, that, and the other, and your childhood problems, who touched you where, and all that. That's not the right time and place for that. Stop using these men as your therapist, because what you're doing is you're talking too much. You're letting them know things that you don't want them to know. And then they're able to use this stuff as ammunition later on if things start to go awry, or to form an opinion about you early on. Dating, being on dates is not the right place for therapy. Go talk to your insurance provider. Obama's coming out with universal health care, so everybody will be able to have health care soon. Go talk to your health care provider about finding yourself a therapist in your area. Going on dates is not the right time for that. So when I say close your mouth, I mean maintain some mystery. And we're going to go into another tactic later on about what closing your mouth can do for you. Be mysterious. Don't let it all out there. Let a person get to know you for who you are before you start trying to use them as a sounding off board. You know, because while you're over there talking, he's listening. Do you understand what I'm saying? You're talking and he's listening. He's hearing and he's watching, and you need to be the one listening, watching, trying to pick up on early warning signs of potential problems or different things that'll let you know what type of person he is. I don't know if it's Maya Angelou or Ayana Van Zandt who said, if a man tells you who he is, believe him. So you have to be able to listen so he can tell you who he is. So number 2 is close your mouth. Use some mystery to be able to let that man make up his own opinion about who you are. Instead of telling him things that you don't want him to know, show him the things that you need him to know. And if the problems that you're talking about are things that you need him to know, then by all means, go ahead, talk about them. Right? Talk about them. If that's something that you need him to know, then you have to be real. I never want anybody to be fake. But remember, there's a time and place. Do you have to tell them that on the first date? Let me think about it. Okay, listen. Now let's talk about sex, babies. Sex. Men and women are different. Men give love to get sex, and women, I'm sorry. Let me restate that, because I said that to somebody not too long ago, and they was like, no, I don't give that for that. Okay. Men give love for sex, and women give sex for love. So we have to meet somewhere in the middle, ladies. It is your duty as a woman. This is tactic number 3. Use that sex. Listen to what I'm saying. Use that sex, that dangling of the sex beforehand. Don't give it up too soon. Use that dangling. Because remember, he'll give love to get sex. So he'll give you those loving feelings. And you know what? In the beginning, it's just, oh, how do I put this? There's no real connection in the beginning. You have to let that connection build. So he'll tell you a whole bunch of stuff in the beginning. Wait him out, lady. Let him meet you somewhere in the middle where you don't have to be full-fledged in love before you have sex. And he doesn't have to give you full-fledged of all of his love in order to get sex. Meet somewhere in the middle. Let him get to know you before you let him get to know inside of you. You know what I mean? So, and then when we're going to talk about an advanced technique afterwards, when I start talking about dangling, we're going to talk about promises, and fantasies. Haha. But that was number 4, so I'm going to pick that up in the after. So number 5, topping from the bottom. Listen, women are different from men. Very, very different. You know, women, we cannot beat men at their own game. You know, they say, oh, it's good for the goose, it's good for the gander. We're not geese, okay? You have to learn how to use your particular strengths as a woman. And I know that in this country and in many societies across the world, it's very hard to find your place as a woman, especially when in most societies God is thought of as a man. Men are seen as the head of the household, the head of the corporation, the heads of the countries, etc., etc. Women, you have to learn how to top from the bottom. You have to know how to use your softness to overcome his hardness. Listen to what I'm saying, ladies. Listen, listen, listen. First, you have to understand yourself as a woman. Let me explain to you. If you don't know, let Big Sister TonyaTko tell you what you are. You are the portal through which all life on this earth transcends into being. You are the God-given entity that brings forth every single living human being. You are a woman. Hear what I'm saying. You are very, very powerful, but you have to understand that your strength does not come from physical brawn. Do not try to beat a man at his own game. Beat him at yours. Bring him to your turf. Be soft. Remember, men love that softness, and you can use that softness. Remember, and we're going to talk about some of this in the advanced technique. Be water, baby. Be water. Because you know water is so smooth and flowing. And when it gets hot, oh, it moves so fast. It heats you up. It can scorch you. And when it gets cold, oh, it's hard and it can break you. So listen, be water, baby. Nothing softer than water. Be water. Remember, women, we are the glue that holds all families together. Women, we are the inspiration for everything romantic. We are the muses. Huh, gosh. You know what? I want to talk about this some more, but I might have to do a whole video about that. Women, we have a softness that makes men want to protect us. Yes. So let him be the man, and you top from the bottom. Learn how to use your softness to overcome him. Learn, because you can't beat him at his own game. So listen, you guys ready? Listen, I wouldn't be TonyaTko if I didn't tell you about some advanced techniques to how to knock him out. This is not for the faint of heart, and this is not to be used mildly. These are to be used with caution. Number 6. And remember, with my advanced techniques, some of these are controversial. You're welcome to leave your comments below. But I'm trying to tell you what works. Listen. Planting. Ladies, plant your roots in his life. Interweave yourself into his life slowly and unobtrusively. That's very important. Slowly and unobtrusively weed yourself. I don't like the word weed. Root yourself into his life. Think about a plant. When you have long roots and you put it inside the soil, if you try to pick that plant back up, what happens? It'll come right back out that soil. That's what happens when you get into a relationship running farther than the relationship has developed. When you start pouring out old feelings that the relationship does not warrant. And what happens when you plant a plant into soil with short roots and you let those roots grow around that soil? What happens when you try to pick it up? Guess what? The soil gets picked up with it. All right. You know what? I see a little delay in the camera. Gosh, I hope there's... Oh, come on, let's see. You know what? I see a delay. So what I'm going to do is I am going to come back with part 2, the advanced techniques. I'm going to come up with part 2. So just look for part 2, the advanced techniques, and we're going to talk about how to plant and interweave yourself into his life. Come over to my Facebook. I'll put the link on the side. Follow me on Twitter and subscribe to my videos here on YouTube so you can always know when I have a new video up. And then come to my website, tkoworld.net, and sign up over there. We can get a chance to talk and communicate. It's still partially under construction, but by April 1st, it'll be up and running. So come over today. TonyaTko, and I'm out.